These are very exciting times in the marine industry, folks. There's so many new innovations and technologies available for boats. You wouldn't imagine the kinds of things that are available unless you actually took the time to take a look at what's being offered. But I'm going to tell you about a few things that I'm very excited about. The first thing that really is intriguing in the marine industry is what is called the joystick piloting system. Now, they've had these systems for a while in inboard boats, but they started to bring this technology in the outboards back in late 2013, early 2014. And on our boat, we actually have it here with the joystick control, which is actually on this side of the helm. What that does is you can actually spin the boat, dock it, hold position with the GPS signal to a satellite, and it takes the anxieties of boating out of the equation. You can actually parallel dock the boat, which is amazing, without having to use two controls and try to maneuver in between a tight spot. You can also hold position if you're waiting for a fuel spot, or maybe fishing over a wreck, or just wanting to hold off the dock for a little bit until it's available to pull up to the dock and tie up your lines. I've also used the joystick controls to hold my position if I'm by myself on the boat while I set my dock lines, set my fenders, and that way I'm not scrambling by myself to try and get the boat docked and tied up by myself. Another technology that's new, which is offered by Mercury in particular, is the active trim. The active trim is a system that is designed to get computer feedback from the engines based on the speed and the seas, and it'll actually trim the engines to a preset position to optimize the performance of the boat for that particular condition. Another thing that I'm very excited about, which is new, which is offered by Marina, which is another partner on our boat, is the down view and side view along with the real vision 3D imaging. What this system does is it has multiple transducers on the bottom of the boat, and it actually sends signals from different areas of the seafloor and off the side of the boat, and it'll actually image on your screen the vessel from an underside view going over the terrain that's on the bottom of the seafloor. This is brand new technology. It's in the Marina Axiom Pro system, and it's called Real Vision. Some of the other features that we have available in boating today is what would be called a Seadeck. Seadeck is a soft foam material that you can lay down on your deck. You can design it in any different array of colors, multiple colors, different designs. You can even have your floor embossed with the boat's name on it, or the brand's name on it. And I can tell you from anyone who has actually been boating and spent a whole day out on the seas, when you start to get a little sore in your knees and your back and your ankles, the Seadeck actually covers that, and you come back and you feel fresh and new. I mean, it's actually quite amazing of a product. We also have on board of our boat a product called Ghost Tracker, which is an alarm system plus a SAP-based nav tracker. So, as we know in the industry, unfortunately, sometimes there are thefts of boats, but with the nav tracker, it can track where the boat is going, both in an active or a passive role, and they alert the authorities. And the latest boat that was actually recovered because of a ghost system was actually, the record is now, as of about a week ago, is about 48 minutes. They recovered the vessel and returned it to its owner undamaged. There are some other features on the Whaler in particular that are offered, things for entertaining such as grills, refrigerators. On some of the larger boats that have galleys or berths. There's air conditioning built in, generators, and things of that nature. The other thing that I would like to talk about is some of the other features for fishing, which are offered on both of our brands of boats. Things like outriggers, live wells, rocket launchers for your fishing rods, and even some of the simple things such as fishing rod storage. When you leave your boat, you want to be able to secure your expensive fishing gear, and you have the ability to do that. Some of the other things that are coming in the pipeline, which have just recently been released within the past few weeks, both in particular with Mercury and Yamaha, are all their new engine lines. With those engine lines, you're going to see more increased horsepower, higher displacement motors, and better efficiency. Mercury in particular is now producing one of the lightest motors on the market, but they're still getting high horsepower, and they're not sacrificing any of the efficiency. In fact, it's actually better because the engines are lighter. From other aspects of boating, you can notice if you take a look at our team boat, there's many different seats available. There's a forward lounge, there's storage under the lounge, there's up front, there's bow seating where the table can go down and you can make a sun lounge up there. So there's a ton of room on these boats, a ton of entertaining space, and a lot of enjoyment to be had.